a bunga binga dinga. Ooh, what a bunga binga dinga. Ooh, what a bunga binga dinga, binga dinga.
Well, folks, it finally happened. I made my big game show debut on High-Low Creek Showdown, a thrilling battle of wits, reflexes, and as I quickly learned, an industrial-sized vat of brown mystery slime. I was doing pretty well, too. Answered a few tough questions, dodged some ridiculous card trickery challenges. But then came the infamous final creek round, where 3 wrong answers meant a full-body dousing in what I can only describe as swamp snot with attitude. And guess what? I got the questions wrong. The moment that sludge hit me, I knew my life had changed. The smell, unholy, like 1,000 expired A's had a disagreement with a skunk and settled it in a sewer pipe. My clothes, instantly ruined. My dignity, slimed beyond recognition. Fortunately, Carloads had duplicate clothing to replace it all. Now, any normal person might have gone straight home and taken a long hot shower. But me, I follow science. And by science I mean Grandma's folklore, which honestly is more reliable than half the stuff they call science these days. According to Grandma's wisdom, the only way to remove the stink of bad brown slime is to bathe in good brown slime. And where do you find the purest stink-fighting sludge? The creek. That's right, the very creek known for its murky, mysterious waters and occasional floating surprises. So in I went, dunking myself like a biscuit in gravy, letting the legendary Otter Creek essence work its magic. And wouldn't you know it, it worked. After 2 days of soaking and a few confused looks from passerby fishermen, the high-low slime curse was lifted. My skin felt exfoliated, my spirit felt cleansed, and my nose no longer cried for mercy. Sure, some might call this a contradiction, curing one slime with another. But those people clearly don't understand the deep-rooted truths of Junkman science. Sometimes the cure is the curse. Sometimes fighting funk requires a little more funk. And sometimes you just have to trust that a creek full of questionable mud knows best. So if you'd ever find yourself covered in game show disgrace and smelling like a compost pile in July, take my advice. Head straight to Otter Creek. Science and Grandma guarantees the results. Now with all that soaking and suffering, I didn't have much time for my usual junk hunting, which means I have no fresh, glorious garbage to show you today. Except for one thing. As I was dragging myself out of Otter Creek, covered in mud, I spotted something half buried in the bank. At first I thought it was just another rock. But no, my friends, this was far more disturbing. I pulled it free, wiped off the muck, and stared into the haunting, beady eyes of a ventriloquist dummy head. Just a head, no body, no strings, just a waterlogged, moldy dummy noggin with a fixed, knowing grin. Now, I've found plenty of weird things in my day, but something about this one felt off. Like maybe it had been watching, waiting. Maybe it saw me in my moment of weakness, soaked in Otter Creek, questioning my life choices, and now it's here in my junk collection, staring at me. So yeah, that's my only find this week. A possibly haunted, definitely unsettling dummy head. I don't know if I should put it on the shelf or bury it back in the mud where it came from. Either way, it's officially part of the Junkman collection now. If next week's entry comes from beyond the grave, you'll know why See you next time. Go and remember.
It's not easy being Carlos. It's not easy being Carlos. It's not easy being Carlos.
Remember, it's not easy being Carlos. Ha 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 ha. Adios. Kuwata banda binge dinge.